What is up, Nighthawk Nation? Welcome back to the Nighthawk Gaming channel. Who is excited for another Nighthawk Gaming video? As you can see, we're starting out with the face cam. This is kind of just going to be what I've learned so far playing Pokemon ZA for the first time. Different battle system, some tips and tricks that I've learned that you definitely need to be doing to get the best experience in this game. Alright, so let's start off with number one, shall we?
Number one.
Alright, so the first tip that I have for you guys, and these are not going to be in any particular order, but the first one that we're going to have is knock out as many of these requests as you can. Run around, smash up crystals, go into the battle zones and fight as much as you can, because the quicker you get this research done, the quicker you can get the shiny charm. And I mean, it may be just me, but I like to get the shiny charm as quick as possible. So yeah, definitely do that. This is going to tie into the next tip, but go and catch the Kadabras and the Haunters, pretty much the trade evolutions, the Machops and the Machokes. So I'll meet you in the next tip.
Number two.
Alright, so tip number two that I found is come to Wild Zone 9. Come around the corner here. Run all the way down here. And then go in this back way right here. And then once you do that, there's going to be this Kadabra right here. Obviously, try and sneak up on them first. Try and capture them as quick as possible. But if that doesn't work, then obviously capture it. Capture the Kadabra, and now that goes to your research. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to come down to Link Play, go to Link Trade, Faraway Players, and then there's a code that I found online for all of the different trade evolutions. So give me 1 second, I'll look it up for you. That way you can use it as well to kind of get the trade evolutions real quickly. So you can knock out evolution research, you can knock out link trading with someone, and the evolution of the link trade. And then you're also knocking out catching psychic types and ghost types and those kind of researches. So the Kadabra link code, and again, every single one of these has something differently, but the Kadabra one is 00630063. Punch that in, and then hopefully we can find a trade partner real quick, almost immediately, before I even finish the sentence. So what you're going to do is you're going to go all the way over to your Kadabra. You're going to offer it up. You're going to trade. It's going to take a second for the trade, unfortunately. And then you're going to trade it over to the other person. And now both of you have completed the research that you would want. So that's definitely a big one to me, because now I have multiple Alakazams. I have multiple times evolving a Pokemon, and I'm fulfilling the research for the trade. So now Kadabra is going to evolve, and we're going to have even more Alakazams in our box. I think this is Alakazam number like 6 that I have in my box. And that's it. Everything's gonna have a trade. So that's another tip for you guys.
Number 3.
So another tip that you want to do, aside from just coming to Zone 1 and catching all of the Pokemon for the research, is you want to find these like scatterbugs right here. There's an alpha right there. But you want to find these scatterbugs and these early evolving Pokemon. Because, let me avoid everything. Because if you go into this now, and we have a Chop that's going to evolve anyway. Again, trade evolution, we could trade him. I already completed all the trade evolutions, so I don't really need it at the moment. Maybe we'll do some trade evolutions later. But the good thing about having all of these Pokemon that pretty much evolve really, really early is that you could... Ooh. Yeah, he's not happy. The good thing about this is you can go to your most wild area with the highest level Pokemon, and you can attack them with your fancy dancy Dragonair, and you're gonna hurt yourself. Alright. So, boom. Probably not the best idea to bring the Dragon type into the Ice Zone, but I did. So there's that. Alright. And now everything... Now that we defeated one Pokemon. There's 2 Pokemon. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to bring Dragonair back. So we're going to bring Dragonair back. And we have 3 Pokemon here that can evolve. So we're going to evolve all 3 of them. And then that's going to go towards our research. So this is going to be the last tip on the research. I kind of harp on that because what I like to do is I want to get that Shiny Charm. So that way I can do some shiny hunting for you guys. If you guys aren't watching the live streams, you definitely have to. They're pretty entertaining for me. I mean, I enjoy making them, and people seem to enjoy watching them, so definitely need to check them out. But here we go. All of this counts towards our research and getting closer and closer to the Shiny Charm. The other tip that I will give you, the last tip on research, which is kind of a added one, if we're being honest, is whatever Pokemon, like, go through your Pokedex, and if it doesn't have, like, if you don't have it in your Pokedex, then add it to your Pokedex, or evolve your Pokemon as early as possible. So, like, go through here. Obviously, I don't have those because I picked Totodile, but need Roserade, need Barbinacle, need Florges, Meowstic. I mean, just go through and just evolve the Pokemon. That way you can do this, and then, again, it counts towards your research. And then obviously buy every Megastone you can. Every chance you get, buy a Megastone. So that's what I'll leave you with when it comes to the research. So let's switch over to kind of the battling. Let me make it night, and then I'll show you kind of things that I've learned about the battling.
Number 4.
Okay, so the next tip is going to be talking about battling. Something you gotta know. Obviously, you see I have my maxed out, but it doesn't matter because this is going to be the best way to level up your Pokemon anyway. Anyway, pick up these cards. I know it sounds stupid, and duh, Nighthawk, you should be doing that regardless. That's kind of how the game works, but you'd be surprised. The other thing you want is you definitely want to sneak. Yep, see, we almost got spotted there. Oh, well, we got spotted by them. And we're going to hide behind this tree because that's how that works. And you always want to start everything off with a surprise attack. A surprise attack. And Thunderbolt. Yeah, surprise attack, and we're gonna roar. Luckily, our thunder was quicker than that. Kind of wanted to show you healing in battle. If you didn't know that you can heal in battle, you can. Don't be like me and just be like, I'm going 10 toes down. I'm not healing for nothing. I'm not gonna heal at all. So, obviously, I'm not showing you guys any gameplay other than, like, I'm not showing you any spoilers, so definitely, guys, listen to these tips. They're definitely worth it, and this is going to be a no spoilers. This is going to be a no spoilers thing. Review of the game so far. I should have said that at the beginning, but yeah. So just so you know, you can heal in game. I don't, because I'm not gonna. And boom, it's just that easy. You know, obviously you want to move around. You want to do this, you want to do that. I will say, the moves that you don't think.
Number 5.
Like the moves that haven't been that good in the game before, your whirlpools, your fire spins, they're so much better in this game because it just is like a trap and it does continuous damage. You know, you gotta time your protects better now. You can't just spam protect. You have to take a lot of things into consideration because there's so many things that are, like, it's a different gameplay style. If you didn't know, Megas, which I don't have the Mega Stone for, that's shiny Scolipede, so I don't know why I brought it out. But Megas are finite. You have to find Mega Energy or have it fight, because if you look down there at the bottom right, the Mega Gauge is going down. But one thing that, if you didn't know, is you can have your Pokemon return, and it saves your Mega Energy. So even though the Pokemon is Mega Evolved and it's finite, it's still Mega. I'm not losing my Mega Gauge at all. So now I can bring him out, and boom. Mega Gauge is still where I left it. Now, here's the only caveat with that, is I can't Mega Evolve my Lucario. I can't Mega Evolve any other Pokemon. Because the Mega Pidgeot is Mega Evolved right now. So, keep that in mind. You cannot use Mega Evolution if you're already Mega Evolved with a different Pokemon. This Lucario has the Lucario Knight. I can't Mega Evolve it. So, there's that tip. If you guys have any other tips to share, please share them down below. But yeah, that's kind of all I've got that I can kind of think of. I'm trying to keep the spoilers to a minimum, so guys in the comments, if you could please keep the spoilers to a minimum as well, because obviously I haven't played through the whole game yet either, so I don't want to be spoiled. So, like I said, if you've got any other tips that you want to share with the community, please share them down below. And thank you for tuning into this video. Nighthawk Gaming out. Peace!